What's going on, everybody? This is BroncoJuggalo, and it is time for another lunchtime ranking. It is another BroncoJuggalo Top 10, and today I am doing a response to Lord Hellhound from the Horror Metal channel. He did his top 10 DC superheroes, and I'm going to do mine because he's an awesome dude and he made an awesome list, and I wanted to throw my 2 cents in. Go over and check out his channel. There will be a link for it at the end of the video. You have to watch the video to get to his link, or just fast forward. Something else I've been thinking about doing too, guys, just as a a way to shout out other channels. At the end of my videos, I put up usually 2 videos that you can watch, links, and then I put a link to my channel for people to sub with. And I'm thinking about putting up a random channel every video, unless I'm doing a video that is like the Slashback Challenge. That's always going to have the Horror Man's link on it. If somebody sends me something or I'm doing a contest entry, that will have that person's link on it. But on normal videos, I'm thinking about just doing a random link at the end of each video for people, just so people can go check out our new channel. Tell me what you guys think of that. Let me know down in the comments below, and maybe that's something I'll get started. Let's get started with this list, guys. And I have lots of honorable mentions. I want to honorably mention The Question. I know that sounds weird, but I love that character. I want to honorably mention Elongated Man. I want to honorably mention one of my absolute favorites, the Huntress, Helen Bertinelli. I want to give honorable mentions to Power Girl, honorable mention to Wonder Woman, and honorable mentions to basically all of the Teen Titans and the Justice League and a lot of people. Okay, so starting with number 10, we have Green Lantern John Stewart. I really like John Stewart as Green Lantern, especially the portrayal they did of him in the Justice League cartoon. That is one of my favorite portrayals. For a lot of years, I stopped reading comics because I just got out of it when I was, in high school and whatnot, and I didn't read them until much later again. And then lately, I haven't read any because I quit collecting just because of finances. So, yeah, but I love comic books still. I will always love comic books, and I really love John Stewart. I like Hal Jordan a lot, but I always thought John Stewart was a Marine, and he had that Marine code, and I always liked that. Coming in at number 8 is Aquaman. Now, this character has gotten so much crap from so many people, and like Hellhound was saying, and it's undeserved. I've always liked Aquaman. I thought he's a great character. Now, it is kind of funny, some of the jokes that we have about him, like the Family Guy joke. What are you going to do? You're in the water. You can't do nothing to me there. I love it. I love those. They're hilarious, but he does catch some unnecessary flack, and I really like the fact that the Aquaman movie has given him the dues he deserves. Thank you for that. Coming in at number 8, we have The Flash. Now, The Flash is a great character. I've always liked the Flash comics. One of my favorites is Flashpoint. But I really got into The Flash with the new television show that's part of the Arrowverse. And I also want to give a big shout out to the Arrowverse. Those guys are doing an awesome job over there. They make some good shows. They're very close to the comics in a lot of ways. Different in some, but especially in The Flash. They get his characters, they get his rogues gallery, and they do an awesome job on it. Even though CGI looks amazing. It's such a good show. And that's actually my favorite incarnation of The Flash. I really enjoy that show a lot. And I really like Iris. Coming in at number 7, and I know this is kind of cheating because technically he's a sidekick, but if you count his time with the Teen Titans, he's also a hero on his own, and that is Robin Tim Drake. Tim Drake is my favorite of the Robins. I fucking think he's awesome. I love him, and I just think he's a really cool character, and I think that what he does for Batman is amazing, and what he does on his own is amazing. Coming in at number 6, we have Superman himself. Now, everybody bitches and says, oh, he's got too much powers, blah, 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 whatever. First off, you have to remember the era that they brought him out in. And 2, it's this huge arcing conflict between him of what he could do and what he should do. And, it's like Hellhound mentioned, and they mentioned in Batman vs. Superman. One look and he can burn the world. I mean, the dude is just fucking amazing. And he always chooses the right path. Even on the times where they did parts of him where he didn't choose the right path, he came back to it. And then you have the storylines with the death of Superman, the rise of the Superman, you know, those knockoff Superman they did. And I thought that was so amazing. And I think they've done some great storylines with him. There's a reason why the death of Superman is still one of the highest selling comics of all time. I mean, it's not because it's badly written. Coming in at number 5, we have the Green Arrow. Once again, big props to the new Green Arrow show in the Arrowverse. But I've always loved this character. I've always thought it was great what he did, the things he had to go through, especially helping Roy, the original Roy, you know, and Speedy out with his drug problems, Arsenal, as he's called later. You know, becoming mayor, his relationship with the Black Canary. I fucking love all of those story arcs. Speaking of the Black Canary, she is my number 4. Now, this is a character who is way underrated in the DCU. No, I don't just mean the movies. In the entire DC universe, she's way underrated. She is an amazing martial artist. Her only power is her scream. And she is just such a cool and awesome character. She will kick your ass, throw back a beer, throw you down on the table, have her way with you, and then kick you out the door. She is an awesome, awesome character, and I love her how strong she is. Coming in at number 3 is Nightwing. I always loved Dick Grayson as Robin, but when he became Nightwing, I thought it was perfect. Now, I still like it when him and Batman are not at odds with each other, and I think in the newer comics we get a lot more of that, but I really love the direction they took him in the Nightwing standalone comic, and with his relationship with Barbara Gordon, the Birds of Prey, things like that, his relationship with Starfire, the Teen Titans. I just really like that he came into his own as a hero, and he's just absolutely amazing. He's my second favorite. No powers, just like Batman. Just totally kicks ass. A little more reliant on gymnastics, but that's awesome the way it is. And, you know, he's just an awesome character. Coming in at number 2, we have Oracle. Now, some of you are probably thinking, who the fuck is Oracle? Oracle is Barbara Gordon, aka Batgirl. Oracle is her persona after she is shot by the Joker. And they kind of took this away in the New 52 and the Rebirth and all that. And I don't like that, and it really bothers me. She is handicapped after Joker shoots her. She's paralyzed from the waist down. And she proves that you don't have to wear a cape and fly around the city to be a hero. And she proves that she can do it just as well from her computer and from, you know, the watchtower where she watches over the entire city. She is on the side of Batman, she's on the side of Nightwing, and she is a hero still in her own right. And she can still kick your ass. She'll use those, I can't remember what they're called, something sticks, I forgot what they're called. They're basically, you know, asps or batons. And she will kick your ass from her wheelchair. And I just think how she overcomes everything that happens to her is an amazing story. Coming in with my number 1, guys, I know it's not going to be any surprise to anyone, of course, is the Dark Knight himself, Batman. I love Batman so much. I love the movies. I love the comics. I love Batman Beyond, even with Terry McGinnis, even though he's not really Batman, that's future Batman, whatever, you know what I mean. I fucking love Batman. He has the best bad guys. He has the best toys. He does everything with his brain and his body. No powers, just him and his inconquerable will. My favorite books are Nightfall and Hush. Those are 2 of my favorite books, like story arcs for Batman, because they beat him down and they beat him down and they beat him down to where he is giving up, and something inside of him says no. He was in a wheelchair. He has been broken. His back was broke by Bane. You saw his face even at the beginning of that storyline. He's tired. He's exhausted. His beard is out to here, you know, kind of deal. And he is just not Batman at that moment. And you can see inside of him, even in his darkest despair, his will to not stop comes back and keeps going. And that is why Batman will always be my number 1. He may not be the everyday man because he's a billionaire, but he was still in a world of capes and supers. He was the everyday man for everybody else. So that's it, guys, for my Bronco Juggalo top 10. Tell me what you think. What is your top 10 DC superheroes? Let me know in the comment section below. Give big props to Hellhound. Go and check out the Horror Metal channel. Like I said, I'm going to leave a link to that at the end of the video. And let me know what you guys think of that idea. I really want to know. This is Bronco Juggalo saying peace.